Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be doing my review for the finale of The Walking Dead Season 8, Wrath. What'd you guys think? Are you mad? Are you upset? I think it's pretty much like 50-50. I think some people are like okay with it, and then other people are just like, you gotta be kidding me type of thing. Like they expected so much more. But we're all entitled to, our opinions, and I listen to them all, and it's fine with me. But to me, I'm gonna say I enjoyed it, and I'm also satisfied. I'm glad that we did not have a cliffhanger. That was a big thing to me. I mean, you can look at certain parts of the storyline and think it's a cliffhanger, but it's not like our cliffhangers that we're used to. But I'm okay with it. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I am just really, really pissed, I guess I would say, that our wait has to be so long. I hate this particular break. The mid-season one is not so long, and it still seems like forever. But this one is like, man, please. So, and I'll talk to you guys about fear in a minute. So I'm just gonna jump. Well, let me start off, of course, with they show Rick and little Carl. And how the hell did you get in this room? Whatever. And little Carl, walking and stuff like that. And they open, that's just a good way to get us started, to get our emotions going. And, I mean, it was cute. I guess they did it a couple times. Yeah, like a couple times, right? 2 or 3 times throughout the episode. And, I guess they're like in a mountaintop type scenery, because then we see Rick and our group walking up, and well, are you serious, Luna? What are you doing? Here. Say hi. Hi, this is my crazy cat that you hear chiming. Now go away. Don't knock over my stuff. Okay, so Rick and the crew is walking up on the mountain, and we hear that creepy whistling that none of us can stand. I know I'm not the only one. If I hear even like something similar to that sound, I automatically it freaks me out. And I know I'm not the only one, so don't say nothing. I know you feel the same way too. But, so Negan is talking his shit or whatever, like Negan does. And so I don't know how many of the saviors came up, because it looked like so many, right? Didn't it? I don't recall them having so many saviors. But so all the saviors, they walk up, and Negan has the gun behind Father Gabriel's head. He's going to kill him, and he does his countdown, and we are sitting there, we're waiting, we're anticipating, and all the guns explode. And if you're here, I'm assuming that you watched my reaction video. I lost my shit, guys. I was like, yes. Being the Eugene fan that I am, it was just even bigger, because throughout my reaction video, I'm like, come on, Eugene, you'll hear me say Eugene's name like repeatedly, because I really do have a special love for Eugene. He's a nerd, and even when he's talking, I'm like, I don't know. I relate. I don't talk like Eugene. I don't speak like Eugene like he does, but I just find him funny in a way. But Eugene saved the day for us. Yes, he did. He was definitely, because when he was last week, when he ran back to go to the saviors, I was a little bugged out, because I was like, why is he going back? And then my first thought was, well, maybe he wants to go back because they treat them better. No, Eugene went back because he wanted to finish the task. He had already started messing with the bullets. He had already, Eugene was just being Eugene. So with Eugene not being a fighter, that's what made him, throw up on Rosita, because it was just using his brain. He's like, oh my goodness, in that split second, I'll throw up and I can run away and whatever. I thought it was brave of Eugene that he did that he went back to finish his task. I don't know. I just love Eugene. Maybe I'm being biased. I don't know. So they get up, the guns explode, then Rick and Negan go into their 2000 and 20th, 38th fight, and no, I'm just kidding. They're fighting again, and then finally Negan is like, he stands up, and Rick is like, just give me 10 seconds for Carl. And this is where we see Negan crying. And I was like, is Negan crying? Like, really? Like, and at that moment is when I knew that I really like Eugene's character on this show, guys. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always say what I say is the truth. It's real. My reactions are real. I enjoy his character. I'm glad that he's not gone yet. And in my reaction video, I'm like, did he just kill Negan? And people, I had seen in a few places, they're like, well, if you read the comics, then you would have known this. Now, I read the comics. I'm not totally caught up. I'm about where we are right now. But, yes, I know about it, but I thought The Walking Dead, I thought Gimple was going to kill him off just for the shock factor like Carl. So at that moment, when I was like, did he really just kill Negan? My second thought that was going on in my head was like, oh my goodness, they're just trying to just really do so many things for shock factor. So getting back to the show, then Rick turns around and he's like, save him. And I'm like, save him. I was happy that he was being saved. But then what did we have? We had Maggie having a total shit fit. But she's entitled to that shit fit. So this is where like your emotions get confused because she's like, well, he killed Glenn. And I'm like, yes, he did kill Glenn. And yes, our motive this whole time has been to get rid of Negan. So here's the opportunity to get rid of Negan, and Rick decides to save him. Because he's got to be in this cell that Morgan has created. But I didn't think he was going to make it to the cell because I thought The Walking Dead was trying to mess with us for the shock factor. So I felt really bad for Maggie. I did so I went from relieved to, I always said, like, when I sat down and I watched my video, I'm like, wow, like they didn't give us enough time to have an emotion over one of the scenes before they went into another one. And you know what I mean. Like, I think like right after the Maggie one, was it right after the Maggie, then they showed Negan laying in the bed with the bandages on his throat. And I was just like thinking to myself, I haven't even processed this yet. And now I'm trying to process this. It's just so crazy. It's too much. It really was too much. So, I only pick out like a couple of things I talk about because we would just be here all day, guys. So, I'm glad Negan's not dead. I'm really happy about that. When the rest of the saviors come up and they kneel, and then I realize it's Laura, I'm like, no, not Laura. I'm like, she's got to go. I still right now don't trust her, even though they showed her smiling later on in the episode. There's something about her. I'm not feeling Laura. So I guess I just got to wait and see. But as of right now, I do not like Laura. So, let me mention what happened at the hilltop. So the saviors, they come to the hilltop, and who is throwing the firebombs is Oceanside. And if I gotta say any part of this episode that I thought was, maybe, not that it's not necessary, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but yes, I'm glad Oceanside showed up. Yes, I'm very, very happy. But I just think they just kind of throw Oceanside in the episodes at convenience and will. That's just kind of how I feel about it. So, so we'll get to Dwight and Daryl. What a combo, right? So they go out into the woods, and Dwight is done. And he drops to his knees, and he's being apologetic, and I'm like, Daryl, don't kill him, like, he said he was sorry. And I know I'm not the only one on this one either. I mean, Dwight has grown on us all, I believe. And he gets on his knees and he's like, I'm done. I got to see Negan be, defeated in his words, and that's good enough for me. And Daryl throws him the truck keys and lets him go. And I'm like, yay, you can go find Sherry. And like, it made me happy. And then they show Dwight at the house that him and Cherry used to share, and she left him the little note. So there is some hope there, I guess. But yeah, I felt bad when he was upset, Dwight, when he was crying. It got me too. I guess not that girls don't matter, don't get me wrong, but whenever I see a man cry, even Rick in that episode, it's just something. It just, it takes my emotions somewhere. So, I guess they pretty much, what I'm seeing, well, and then at the end, let me finish my whole thoughts. At the end, they show Maggie sitting in the chair with a hell of a stance, I must say, and she's pissed. She's mad. She's upset. She seems to me to be very devious right now. I don't know what she's really truly planning, but something's gonna go down on her end. I'm not sure what it is, but like I said, she's entitled. She's entitled to her feelings. I totally get it. I totally understand. So I'm just gonna leave that at that. But I know I think she said Rick and Michonne, and I was like, and what? Like, I got a little offended. Like, what? Like, what are you going to do to our power couple? What are you going to do? But I guess we got to, just sit and wait on that. And then we see at the end that, Rick is, reading a letter that he has written to Carl about the new world. And, it's very, very nice, and it's flowing. And, then it's a Carl at the end. And overall, I just really enjoyed this episode. There was some parts that, maybe looking back on it are a little bit off, but I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really glad that we don't have a cliffhanger like we did, because it's just too much. Now, as for Fear, I have had the most busiest week, guys. It has been insane. I could not even watch Fear last Sunday because I had to come home and go to sleep immediately. So I haven't watched Fear nor The Talking Dead. I've avoided all the spoilers. Because the only thing I did see was a little clip with Nick and Morgan. That was really the only thing that I saw, but I want to keep it like that. I'm going to watch it. I am going to record it, and I'll be doing both. The 2 weeks. The 2 weeks in a row, I'm going to edit them and get them up as quick as I can, and then we're going to be on schedule, okay? But like I said, I've just had a really busy week. So I am going to be reacting to Fear is the points of what I'm saying. I don't even know how you guys handle me sometimes. I just go everywhere. So that's my review. Overall, I thought it was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Guess we just gotta sit and we just gotta wait, right? We gotta see what's gonna happen. I'm a little sad though. It's not coming on anymore. I am, really. I'm not gonna lie. It's my excitement. I wait for it. I anticipate it. I love The Walking Dead. It's my favorite show ever. I make it clear. I make it known. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be doing Fear for you guys. And leave me a comment over most of anything, because I want to talk about this show. You guys know this. This is why I started this channel. Tell me your feelings, like anything that I missed, maybe that stood out to you. Like, subscribe, all that hoopala, and just make sure you stop by and hang out with your girl. Hang out with me, okay? I'll see you next time, alright? Bye.